Today I'm at TV actor Vincent Ng's Wushu school, which is called Wufang Singapore. Now, Wushu is becoming hip again. He has claimed a spot in the hearts of various teenagers from as young as 12 years old to as old as maybe 27 years old. So what's the rage in Wushu? Today we're going to find out from the teenagers themselves and also the man, Vincent Ng. Let's go and find out.
OK， 这个甩的时候往后。OK， 不要离地 ，OK， 来回地，来回地，走。
Singapore with a group of very beautiful, handsome boys who are into Wushu. But why are they into Wushu?
Fun.
Okay. And what about you? You came here because of parents too, right?
Yeah. Interesting lah. Then can keep fit.
And what about you? Are you here because of parents too?
I'm for CCA.
I see. What about you?
It's fun and interesting. Can build up your muscle.
Can you show us your muscles? Let's show us your muscles. Wow! Ooh. Kind of a slender body, a slender and muscular body Wushu. And you are here because you saw Wushu in movies and you find it very appealing, right? So is Jackie Chan your action hero or something?
Yeah, Jackie Chan, Jet Li, and Vincent Ng. And I think Wushu is very challenging. It keeps our mind thinking, not only our body exercising. So I think it's a very good sport.
We know that Wushu is a traditional Chinese art. So do you think that Wushu is hip?
Not everyone outside knows Wushu. Yeah, so a few of us, we come here and learn, and we are more unique than other people outside there.
Ooh, what do you think is hip about Wushu?
Our costumes when we go to perform, right? Yeah, they look quite nice.
Okay.
And plus girls like guys with scars. So.
With scars? You have a lot of scars?
With nice bodies too.
Nice bodies, yeah, like his muscular body, right? I'm sure we have a lot of muscles as well. So Wushu didn't care of your beer belly.
She anyhow told.
What about you? What do you think is hip about Wushu?
The ability to jump.
Ability to jump? Can you do a jump for us now?
Now?
Yeah. Like only or yourself? Only yourself? Can you do a jump for us? Okay, alright. And what do you think is hip about Wushu?
I think, to me, somehow it's a little old-fashioned in some way, but then again, Wushu keeps changing as the world moves on. It's more modern, and I always think that it's always very challenging. So I think that's the hip part about Wushu, challenging. Yes.
You just said that actually Wushu is a very Chinese sport. But I think it's an advantage instead of disadvantage. It's because it's a very Chinese sport. That's why we are unique.
What about Vincent Ng that got you into Wushu?
I think it's cool. And he's a nice person.
Okay. Yeah. And Vincent Ng is also the coach of all of you, right? Okay, tell me a little bit about Vincent Ng as a coach. Is he a nice coach, strict coach?
Dedicated. He's a very dedicated coach. Like for example, our training ends at 9:30, and he actually will stay on for another 30 minutes and train with us so that we can get better during competition period. Yeah. So this is one of the examples that shows that his dedicatedness.
What do you think of Vincent Ng as a coach?
Nice. Good.
I think he's a very good role model.
Okay.
Not only physically, but he tells us stories, and that would we can understand. And he says that how he trains and how hard he trains, how he injures himself. We can understand and we can feel his pain. So in a way, he's a good role model in character, and physically he trains well so that he can show us.
I actually want to add on is that he's the only world Wushu champion in Singapore now currently, and that's why actually he has the experience and the things that other coaches don't have, and hence I think he has things to tell us that other coaches don't have. Yeah.
What about you?
He's a very modern coach. He doesn't treat students like a very old school teacher where always when he says this and it must be this, and sometimes he thinks very flexible, and he always communicates with us.
So is he the one who gave a modern twist to Wushu? Is it because of him, the person?
Yes.
He's here. All right. What about you?
I think he's got a certain style to the way he teaches. Like, not many teachers in Singapore who teach Wushu can communicate in English and Chinese and Hokkien and lots of other dialects. So if you don't understand something, he'll just explain in the different language and then we get it. And he's got this way of making us know when we do something wrong. Like, he doesn't scold us. He's got this look on his face. You just know, yeah, I did something wrong. Then you'll apologize, then he'll be okay with it.
He's very caring. Besides training, right, if we have our personal problems, we can share with him and he will try to solve it together with us. Not only him, he needs two hands to clap. So he will help us. Yeah.
His uncle Agony too? Does he interfere in your love affairs?
No, but he helps a lot.
So we are here with David's parents, and they are the one who actually put David into Wushu school, which David told us just now. So why do you put David into Wushu school?
I think from very young he was very keen with Wushu, and then he saw some performances on stage before. So he then asked us, could he sort of start Wushu? So he started fairly young.
How do you feel about Wushu as a sport?
I think it's very good. In fact, I think it trains a lot of discipline. At the same time, I think train him physically. I'm quite glad because I think both of them are quite fit, both physically and mentally. Yeah.
So Wushu is actually a Chinese art form, or should I say a Chinese sport. So what do you think of Wushu, coming from a different background?
I like it. I mean, as Anne was saying, it's the children that are very keen to do it themselves. So it's not that we're forcing them. And it's always nice to come along and see what they're up to. And just come along. They attend some competitions. And so it's a nice sport to watch.
Have you ever thought of learning Wushu yourself?
Well, funny you say that. I was just suggesting I do a few backflips at the back of the camera.
Can you show us?
No.
Just now Vincent was telling me that some parents actually put their kids into Wushu school to learn Mandarin. Do you have that in mind too?
Actually, in some sense, yes, because the instructions are in Chinese, so it helps. Of course, it helps because then they have to respond in Chinese as well. And I think for David, it's a bit hard because I think he always think it's very Western. But for my younger boy, I think the absorption is much faster. Maybe he's a bit younger when he started, so I see differences in both of them. But I think I think David is also quite happy that he's into this because he can understand some of. Then his friends here, they talk very different, so I think he sort of understand what they're saying and get a little bit into Chinese culture as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what kind of Chinese values do you hope David will learn? Maybe from the father now?
I would hope he'd learn a bit of discipline. I think it's still work in progress.
Still work in progress. Still not disciplined enough, you think?
I think could do a little bit more. But I think respect for the authority, because I think there's a natural authority of the teacher, and the students do seem to recognize that, which is a good thing.